Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Debbie or Cakes, and I've tried to film this 3 times already. I had started editing the second version only to see that my camera kept blurring out all of the swatches. It looked so bad, and then I just almost spiraled, and I was like, you know what, fine, we'll go back, we'll record again. I'm just gonna be swatching everything that I got from the Winx and ColourPop collab, and then I will, yes, it'll be fine. Let's go. Firstly, the outer packaging I think is really stellar. ColourPop never had an issue with bad packaging in my opinion, or at least outer packaging. The inner packaging, the components, I think they could have definitely done more, but at the same time, I get it. You're trying to keep costs low, and the outer packaging is really cute, so I can like kind of give them a pass on that. One really interesting thing about this re-release of the ColourPop and Winx collab is that instead it comes with 6 brand new eyeshadow sticks that are multi-chrome versus duochrome. I thought that was really cool, but I did peep that they took out the 3 Super Shock highlighter sticks that were supposed to represent each member of the tricks. Like that, I didn't see that anywhere. So I wonder why. Maybe it didn't sell well, so they just decided not to relaunch that too and replace it with the eyeshadow sticks. Either way, let's go ahead and get into these swatches. I am going to show you everything. This is the Winx Club Enchantix Glitterly Obsessed Glitter Gel. It's basically chunky, like just multi-chrome glitter, kind of like the rainbow. I have multiple Glitterly Obsessed pots already that I would rather go through, so I don't plan on opening this. I don't plan on swatching this because I'm not sure if I'm actually going to keep it. And then here is the outer packaging to accompany that. Very cute. I absolutely love it. To match the cover of that Glitterly Obsessed pot, they came out with a brand new Super Shock highlighter. It is called Magic's Gem. It comes with a massive mirror, and then here's what all of the colors look like. There's like a light pink, a darker pink, a silver, and a gold, and I will give a really quick swatch right now. Just gonna rub them all together. Here's just what it looks like on my finger. I think you can still kind of see all of that pink at least. It's giving like a pinky peach champagne, kind of. It is a really pretty color. I don't have anything quite like this, so I do plan on keeping it and using it. I also haven't used a Super Shock highlighter in a very long time, so I'm super interested to see how that plays on the cheeks now, or if they've changed the formula in any way. We're gonna move right on along. I'm gonna show you the palette, but I am going to swatch that last. Here is the packaging. It is called Just Like Magic's. I wanted this since the first time it launched, but I kept telling myself, no, don't get it. The reviews are mixed. You may not like it. And then once it was gone and they didn't restock it instantly, I was so sad. Here is what it looks like on the inside. Beautiful rainbow. Kind of, some of the shades are leaning more towards pastel, which I really like. I am a colorful person. I love colorful eyeshadow. I would definitely be keeping this. I would definitely be getting use out of it. I'm excited to try it out. And then here's what the outer packaging looks like. I believe it's the same design that's on the Glitterly Obsessed box, and then here's the back side that also shows all of the shade names. And then here is the outer packaging for the Super Shock highlighter. Super pretty. I do like the stylistic choice that they gave for the items of the second relaunch. And now we're gonna get into my favorite packaging of this collection, which has got to be both the glosses and the eyeshadow sticks. So firstly, these just look so good and really nice, and then it has the name of the shade on the back, which I love. And then the gloss, I think they really put a lot of effort into the packaging because it has their transformed state, it has the regular clothes, and then it also features their name. For each person, I'm going to swatch the gloss and the eyeshadow sticks together, like one after the other. Okay, so I'm going to zoom us in and hopefully get a really good view of the arm. Hopefully it's not going to get all blurry again on me. Okay, so first we've got Muse's gloss, which is a really, really pretty red that also has pink and kind of a purplish shimmer inside. You can actually see the shade, which I think is really cool. I have tried it on. I'll insert a photo of when I put on the eyeshadow stick and the lip gloss together. And then we've got that matching red for the eyeshadow sticks packaging. Okay, here we've got that very interesting, it's like a green to red to orange shift. I don't know if I can get it quite right on camera with this angle. I will try once I've got them all on my arm. We'll take it from a different angle, see if that's better. Next up is Stella. I actually wore the eyeshadow sticks to a wedding this past weekend. My cousin got married. It was amazing and I absolutely loved it. Here is the gloss. It's giving Stella very golden with golden and silver flecks inside. Yep, you can definitely see that orange. Kind of reminds me of mangoes. And of course, the outer packaging does match in color. And I didn't know if I was gonna like this shade or not, but it actually ended up being my favorite one so far. Swipe a couple times. I don't know if we can do it well, but it goes from orange to yellow, and it went so well with my essentially very bright yellow dress that I wore. Next we're gonna do Flora, which I think I also tried on. I may have a photo. Her gloss is green. I am so excited for it. It has green and I think golden flecks inside. Don't know if it'll show up very well, but there's green in there. We'll go over it one more time. I don't think this one will show up as well on my lips just because it doesn't seem, the color doesn't seem as pigmented, but I still really like it. I still think it's cute. And then of course we've got that very light green outer packaging for the eyeshadow sticks. Oh, this was definitely one of my favorites. It's a green to kind of an orangish red and pink. I'm also really bad at describing what the shift is, so please also check out the colors on ColourPop's website. I'm trying my best. Next we've got Tecna. I have not worn this on the face or on the eyes just yet, but the packaging is the cutest lavender and I love it already. I think that one looks really, really nice. And it also has pink and blue and silver flecks in it. I think it looks really, really nice. Same outer packaging color. This one is actually one that I'm most excited to wear. Next we're going to go in with Aisha, which is that blue. Gonna go over it one more time. This one again isn't as pigmented in that bluish color. I think you can definitely build it up a little bit, but it's definitely going to be more sheer out of the other colors that are available. We've got that really nice baby blue for the eyeshadow sticks. And this is another shade that I'm really, really excited for. It's a really, really, really nice nice blue to green. But it's basically just a rainbow in there. And of course, last but not least, we've got Bloom, which is a really softer pink compared to the red of Musa's gloss. I was expecting more of like an orange, you know, dragon flame. Her hair is red, but I'm not mad that they just gave us a basic pink. It has really, really pretty, like kind of light yellow flecks inside, and of course, really bright pink flecks inside. Hopefully you can see some of that light pink inside. We've got that very baby pink outer packaging. And again, this is another shade that I have not used on the eyes just yet, but I think it's beautiful. With like a pink to purple shift. Here is another angle to kind of see the glosses and the eyeshadow sticks. I don't think I can properly show the shift, maybe a little bit. Now we are going to get into the palette swatches, starting off with the shade Domino. It is more of a glitter, which I don't really like glitters, but I do like the shade. Go over one more time. Next, we're going in with Fairy Vibe, which is more of a satin shimmer. And I like to go over them twice. Next, we're going in with Sounds of Melody. One more time. What I will say, the mattes do feel a bit more on the dry side. And they felt that way the first time that I swatched them. Now that I've kind of broken through the top layer, they do feel a little better. This is Lymphia, which is one of the few, one more time, which is one of the few transition shades I feel that this has. Next, we're going in with Sunball, another really smooth, satiny shimmer. I did not do that justice. One more time. Next, we're going in with Dragon Flame. That one did not swatch very well. Next, we're going in with Nature Symphony, which is more of a chunky glitter. But it's a really pretty shade of green. And next is Charmix. Next is Solaria. Next is Rising Tide. Another satin. Solaria and Charmix were mattes. Next is Andros, which is another matte. And a really nice green. Borderline teal, if you ask me. Next is Pure Magics, which is a really buttery smooth shimmer. And definitely more of a topper shade. I believe it is either Duo or Trichrome. Oh, that's pretty. Next is Digital Blast, another very soft satiny shimmer. And lastly, we've got Sonic Bomb, which is another glitter. So here are all of the shades swatched on my arm. As you can see, some of the mattes, in particular Dragon Flame and Solaria. Actually, Solaria swatched better than Dragon Flame did. And Lymphia also didn't swatch very well, but I feel like it's actually a very nice range of shades, and I think it actually represents the show and the girls really well. In my humble opinion, I do think that they did a better job with this than with Sailor Moon, actually. Granted, this was a better representation of the Winx Club versus Sailor Moon was a good representation of Sailor Moon the person versus the actual overarching show Sailor Moon. I'm really excited actually to use Nature Symphony, which is that glitter, that chunky, like really nice pastel green shimmer. I will not be doing an eye look this time. My throat is actually starting to close up at this point, but I wanted to come on here. I wanted to give you guys all the swatches. I wanted to show what it looked like on my skin tone. I do prefer to use a white base whenever I'm using a very bright or pastel color. That's always how I've done things, so I don't plan on changing that. I hadn't really seen anyone that looks quite like me or has my skin tone show these colors, so I wanted to show what it looked like on me. I think they all look really wonderful. I'm so excited to use that shade Solaria. I should have used it for the wedding because I think it would have went really well with my dress, but I wasn't thinking about it. But again, if you made it this far, thank you so much for tuning in and coming to hang out with me. Let me know down in the comments, what is your favorite product from this re-release of this collab, and what is your favorite shade from the palette? Mine is definitely Nature Symphony, but I think Sunbolt, that shimmery orange, close second. But I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!